So guys, this is a video released by Boko Haram just some few days ago, and after they released this video, they now went on rampage. Let me take you to some of the headlines, like this one that is dated today, being the 30th of April, says 26 Nigerian soldiers reported died in Boko Haram IED blast in Borno, 20 others wounded. Don't forget that for some time now we've been seeing headlines that Boko Haram attacked military base in Borno. Such headlines have been coming up frequently recently, you know. So Boko Haram has been very hard on Borno, and they are targeting even the military. Don't forget that recently the governor came out to raise alarm saying, these people are working strong in my state, and some people played down on it. So in case you don't know, see, it might beat your imagination, you know, to understand the extent to which Boko Haram is working strong in this country, and our politicians are busy pursuing 2027. You will wake up one day to see that Nigeria is finished. I'm telling you, if these politicians will not stand up and do the needful. Now, like early hours of today, there was attack in Edo State in one of the communities. Some said it's Boko Haram, some said they were Fulani herdsmen. Attack was so serious that people started fleeing their communities. Anyway, that's by the way. This video you are watching, Nigerians, should scare you. This is a new video. It's not those videos that was released in those days. Can you see the number of these people on the screen? Can you see it? This is just a section of them. It's not as if this is the totality of Boko Haram. No, this is just a section of them that gathered in this very place, and they decided to shoot themselves and released this video. Now, take a look at this other headline. In the same Borno state, it says 10 hunters slain in Borno, Adamawa border communities as Boko Haram launches fresh attack. There is this military base that Boko Haram attacked recently. They made away with so many sophisticated weapons. They dealt, it was a heavy blow on the Nigerian army. I'm just wondering, why are we still pitying these people? Why are we still pitying these people? They are working this drone and nobody is talking about it. The media houses are not capturing what is happening in Nigeria. The politicians are not coming out to urge the security agencies to do the needful, to send these people out of Nigeria. And like you've heard some of the military men saying that the kind of weapons that these people carry, the kind of weapons they carry, is not something they can withstand. And that is why you see them going to this extent. Now take a look at what the Chief of Army Staff is saying. COS vows tough offensive as Boko Haram kills 40 in Borno. Are you seeing? This is dated today, 30th of April. He is vowing tough offensive, meaning they've been playing with them, you know, after Boko Haram died for. This is a new headline. I'm just trying to let you know that something is happening behind the scene. Nobody is talking about it. We don't have investigative journalism again in Nigeria. Journalists don't go to uncover what is happening in Nigeria to tell the people. And most times, even when they uncover all these things, they are being censored not to say it. And Nigeria is almost being captured. I mean, Nigeria is almost being captured. Now, take a look again at this other headline. Honestly, what is happening in this country should scare anybody that cares to know, you know. This is an old headline, you know. This was in 2011. Nigeria, Sultan of Sokoto condemns Boko Haram crackdown. This is one of the reasons why people are not condemning Boko Haram and Fulani herdsmen attacks in Nigeria. Some people are likening what is happening in Nigeria, you know. They cannot publicly come out to say, oh, we don't like it. But when you begin to see, this headline is from BBC. It's not just a headline that I screenshot. You can Google it to see it for yourself. This particular headline is from BBC. So if you also go online, you must have seen some videos on Twitter where people are calling out the Sultan that he was supporting Boko Haram people. Now that they are almost overwhelming Nigeria, and he's not speaking up. People have been talking about the Sultan recently. Even the Fulani herdsmen, it's difficult for northern leaders to call them out. I mean, it's difficult. So you see that this union here, the thing is cracking, and all these things are vindicating Nnamdi, because these were some of the things he has been saying that make people to hate him. And people are also saying that these terrorists you are saying, they are not just in the north. Many of them have moved down to the southeast. There are areas in Enugu state that are no-go areas. But see, our leaders are busy pursuing 2027. They are busy pursuing 2027. Nobody is talking. Nobody is putting in effort to make sure that these people are cracked down. I mean, Nigerians, this should scare you. What is happening in Nigeria currently should scare you. I'm going to insert this video from Okocha message, just for you to see some of these updates and for you to also know that, see, there is fire on the mountain and yet our politicians do not care. Anyway, guys, let me stop this at this point and just allow you to take a look at this video. But I will not do that without showing you this headline that says Borno State resettles 3,000 ex-Boko Haram fighters. This headline was published yesterday. This particular headline, that Borno State has resettled 300,000 Boko Haram headsmen, Boko Haram terrorists. They have resettled, meaning they brought them back into the society. And some of these people will end up in the military, they will end up in other places, and they will be there serving as intelligence to Boko Haram. They are helping them out, they are making them to be winning the battle. Our politicians are busy pursuing their personal interests, their political interests. Nobody is thinking about the safety of Nigeria. Nobody is thinking about the safety of Nigerians. You must have seen the video where the Fulani headsmen came out to the road, captured people, buying people, vehicles were lined up. Nobody was bold enough to drive further because they said there was an attack happening by Boko Haram. In short, what is happening in this country is unbelievable. So guys, I'm just going to allow you to take a look at some of these clips just for you to know that we are in a serious mess in this country. Take a look.
It was like a surprise when the news leaked that the Boko Haram is controlling the largest Nigerian military base in northern Nigeria. Nobody told us, the CDS did not say it out, the presidency did not say it out, but news platforms like Sahara Reporters and foreign news media like Al Jazeera reported it. Just imagine, okay? And that is not enough. Boko Haram, after taking Nigeria's highest military base, vowed to end Nigeria within 1 year. Not just ending Nigeria, to take over the country. And after vowing, just like a secret, okay? They took a military helicopter. We don't know where they got it, but the information that got to us that time was that it was Nigerian, helicopter, military helicopter, attack helicopter, something like that. The governor of Borno State started shouting, "These people are getting stronger," but they are not saying the details of the operation, and people are just playing games with it. And after that, the following day, the news came that these people acquired air defense system. Last, we discovered that the air defense system is from France. That is the news we got, that it was from France, okay? How they got it, how they bought it, I don't know. All I know is that the president of Nigeria is always going to France. I don't just know how to represent this or to explain it further for you, but the air defense system, that is the military equipment to shoot down airplane, to defend air, if there is any attacking helicopter, those things, they said it is from France, okay? The air defense system in the world is not up to 7 countries that manufactures it. So if it is from Israel, they will know. It is from Iran, they will know. If it is from, America, they will know. If it is from France, people will also know because it's different, it's unique. Now, as I speak to you now, Boko Haram vowed that they will turn Nigeria into Islamic State. Remember that Boko Haram means Western education is a crime. Like, they don't need the system in Nigeria. They want Islamic system. And they vow that from now till next 1 year that they will turn Nigeria into a new system, a new Islamic regime. And the talk is not important. What is important is that the government are mute and they are sponsoring them. They are still, putting them into the society. The Borno State governor just announced that 300,000, listen to me, I mean 300,000, go and fact check me, go and check the news. Borno governor says so, that they put 300,000 Boko Haram into the society after rehabilitating them. Nigeria is not sustainable. This country is gone and gone forever. Okay, now, this is the video they released recently. Take a look at this. Yeah, what you are seeing right now, they are Boko Haram members. Whether you call it Boko Haram, ISWAP, Bakurawa, Mamuda, Fulani terrorists, they just have one mission. Their mission is that you watching me, if care is not taken, if you did not fight for yourself, you are going to be under Islamic regime from now till next 2 years. Okay? I didn't say you should not continue to play your dirty politics, but it's a promise that these people have positioned strategically all over Nigeria. That is why your parents, your mothers are no longer going to the farms. Your people cannot access their farms, they are not planting, they are not harvesting. This is holistic. They mean business. When they told you that they are going to take over Nigeria, they are saying it because they have some persons who are supporting them. They are saying it not because of their own sole ability. They are saying it because of the collaboration of some of the Nigerian security agencies and their spies in the system. Don't forget that a lot of Boko Haram members who were inducted into the Nigerian army, that they flee with ammunition after, getting brokered into Nigerian army system. And now they are fighting back with drones, with helicopter. Nigeria is at war, and it seems that nobody cares. Okay, there is fire on the mountain. Okay, what I care most is all about our people. Our people are still dumb. They are still blind. They can't still hear what is going on. They can't still see. Okay, but one thing could have, disturbed our people if they are reasonable. And what could that be? You used to go to your farm last 2 years, but now you can't go to your farm again. Is that not enough to tell you that you are gone? You are finished. Now, Boko Haram, I know they are the same. It is ISWAP that made this particular statement I want to say now. Okay, the ISWAP said that they are going to start going from one house to the other. Remember that it was Nakurawa that was giving 1 million naira if you want to join them. If you want to join them, they are protecting a lot of people. A lot of people are already under them. They are already, collecting tax from people. They have their own government, okay? Now, they are saying that they will call army barrack, we are coming there, surrender to us. If they refuse to surrender, they will finish them. They'll go to police barrack, surrender. If you refuse to surrender, all these things I am saying, watch out. I've never come out here to say anything that did not come to pass. Okay, even the repeated attacks you are seeing in Benue, in Plateau, like as I speak to you, the one that happened in Edo State yesterday in the midnight, the Fulani terrorists came to attack them while they were sleeping. I said so. Okay, so if you have been following me, there is nothing that will happen that will be like surprise to you. Now, what is the solution to all these things? It's not only about coming out here to tell you that this and this. What is the exit strategy? What is the solution? Part of the northern Nigeria is already Islamized, and they don't believe anything about Nigerian constitution and ECOWAS, okay? Even when ECOWAS ruled that the kanu should cancel their blaspheming law, they refuse, okay? They refuse. And what we saw is that a little boy started threatening the president, okay? Just take a listen to the threat they leveled against your president.
Good morning, Nigerians. So, the president of Nigeria, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, thought that we are afraid of him. So, Mr. President, for your information, we are not afraid of you. Number one. I know the president might be confused that why is this boy speaking that way to him. So, Mr. President, if you haven't forgotten, you as the ECOWAS chairman had a meeting and has signed a law that anybody that abuse the beloved prophet Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that is our beloved prophet, the messenger and the last prophet, whomever abuse him, you said that there is no any law or any consequences against him. So, Mr. President, for your information, your message has been delivered. After that, we want to tell you that, Mr. President, number one, you should know that you are not the president of the Muslim. You understand? You are the president of Nigeria. Number one, you are the chairman of ECOWAS. You are not the chairman of the Muslim. So, for your information, the president of Nigeria, let me tell you something. We are not afraid of you. We are not anybody that abused the beloved prophet, anybody that abused the prophet, Mr. President, believe me, you, that person is forever. Whether you like it or not, that person will be dead instantly, whether you like it or not, Mr. President. And let this one serve as a warning for you, Mr. President. We the Northerners are warning you. We are not even begging you. We are warning you. This one should serve as a last warning to you, the President. Let me tell you something. People are now here. Whatsoever that you are doing, people are just watching you. Don't engage yourself in in religious matters, because as a president you might cause war. Don't forget that you are from Lagos, while the majority of the Muslims are in the north. That means you are causing religious war in your country. So Mr. President, let this one serve as a last warning. We are warning you. Hear it, Mr. President. You should hear it very well. We are warning you, not even begging you. We are warning you. This should serve as a last warning to you, and you shall go and remove that word that you have just made, Mr. President. Go and take back your words.
Yeah, these people know what they are doing. Okay, you can see the little boy.
So Mike, for a lot of people, they might not even know that anything's happening in Nigeria. So can you tell us what is going on right now?
What is going on is devastation, degradation, and dehumanization of Christians, indigenous Christians, Christians who are locals, who are natives, Christians whose grandfather, great-grandfather were born in Nigeria, in northern Nigeria. Christians who are owners of the land. Today, what is happening is that they have been dispossessed. They have been dislodged and dislocated from their lands. And how is it happening? Fulani herdsmen are kidnapping them, then extorting money, worth millions of naira in Nigerian currency. Hundreds of millions of naira have been extorted from families whose members are kidnapped. And then, after a while, these families go broke, searching for money to pay as ransom. Now, what is happening again, like I said, these terrorists, and they are Fulanis who are Muslims, they come to the houses of people, they shoot dead either the father, and then they'll grab the children, who may be normally 5 or 6, and then they leave the mother, and then after 2-3 days, they'll send a text message or a cell message to the mother and say, look, yes, we kidnap your kids, we are asking for a ransom of 100 million. If you cannot pay, we will execute them one by one. We are giving you 2 weeks to do that.
Oh.
And that is what is happening. And in the process, some of these girls are raped. The men are brutalized. They are beaten. They are chained hands to leg. You understand? They don't go. When they want to take a pee, the pee where they are chained. When they want to go and, if they want to do anything, they do that. And I have seen and I've asked, and they've told me, a lot of these victims, not 1, not 2, but up to 20, 30, they say, look, we don't eat food maybe twice in 2 weeks. They feed us maybe twice in 2 weeks. Some of them say we live only on grasses and mango leaves. You know, and by the time they are released, a lot of them could not walk. So you see, now, and this kidnapping is happening every day. Every day somebody is murdered, not 1, not 2. Every day a household is murdered. Somebody from a household is murdered. Another one from another compound is murdered. And the household are carted away into a forest in Kaduna called Rijana, which the government is very much aware of, and it's not doing anything. And now, like I told you, when they are taken into this forest, they are brutalized. And then the members of their family start looking for money to pay. And after all, when they secure the release of these persons, what really happened is this. They have no cash. So they have to sell their lands, their farmlands, they turn to beggar. And who buys the land? Probably the relatives of the people that kidnapped them.
That is beyond heartbreaking, my brother. So the question is, for a lot of people in the West, they want to know, is this a land dispute, or is this persecution because they're Christians?
Well, it is simply persecution because they are Christians, number 1, and so that they can grab their lands. Now, I will tell you something, Raj. I am from the northern part of Nigeria, and I'm a Christian. My state, Benue, where I come from, we have over 92% population which are Christians. Where I live in northern Nigeria, the place is called Kaduna. That place is evenly divided between Christians and Muslims. Now, what the government do not like, what northern governors do not like, is that they don't want to No, they don't like hearing that, yeah, they have indigenous Christians who are northerners. They don't want that, so that they can tell the world that, look, Nigeria is divided into Christian North, Christian South, and Christian North. But unfortunately, we have over 40 million Christians who are in the North, who are indigenous to the North, but they don't enjoy what Muslims in the North enjoy. So the Fulani terrorists take advantage of this and start exterminating those people, taking them away from their land, kidnapping them and killing them. Then when, after continuous attacks, killing, the Christians will now be forced to run away from their indigenous land. When they run and they go away, the Fulanis will come and occupy the land and then rename the land. So you see that it is persecution, it is land grabbing, it is kidnapping, it is all whatnot.
So you mentioned that this happens often. How often does this happen? How long has this been happening? Can you maybe give me an example or two of the massacres that you've seen after it happened?
Well, first of all, let me answer how long it has been happening. As a reporter, I noticed this around 2015 under the administration of a president called Muhammadu Buhari. The Muslims who were not indigenous to our lands, and before Buhari came in, we don't see Muslims, we don't see Fulani extremists or headers in our areas before now. Then all of a sudden we started seeing them, and then they started grazing on our lands, and if you complain, they could shoot you or they could behead you. And when you report, the police does nothing. But if you take action against them, you are arrested. That was under President Muhammadu Buhari. And so before you know it again, it started on, and then kidnapping, then attacks, heavy attacks. We have a lot of attacks. I don't know where to start from. I don't know which examples to give you. I can say it's in southern Kaduna. For southern Kaduna has in between 2016 and 2023 has experienced more than 300 brutal attacks, with villages had been wiped out. And it is reoccurring in Benue. It is happening in Benue too. In Benue, there was a time 88 persons were murdered in one bloody night. In a night, that was in 2017 or 2018. And when they were asked, the leaders of the headers said, well, we have to kill these people because they killed our cattle. It's there in the news.
So guys, there is really fire on the mountain. I mean, what is coming in this country cannot be contained by Nigeria, because we have leaders whose focus have shifted from what they were supposed to be doing. I mean, to secure this country. Their minds have moved. Everybody is pursuing 2027. Boko Haram is taking over Nigeria. Military base is being attacked. Soldiers are being pied. Hunters are being pied. Military armory are being stolen. Boko Haram is waxing strong. You can see the number of Boko Haram inside of Nigeria, and the military will tell us they don't know where they are. You know, they will tell us they don't know where they are. When last did we hear the military or the NFA bombed Boko Haram? When last did you hear that they went hard on Boko Haram? You will hardly hear news like that, and one will begin to suspect if the Tinubu's government is Tinubu helping these people, or did Tinubu come to dislodge them? At least Buhari's time was better. You know, Buhari's time was better, even though people thought Buhari is a northerner. He once supported Boko Haram. Don't forget that Buhari said any attack on Boko Haram is an attack on the north. And people were like suspecting Buhari to be a supporter of Boko Haram. But what is happening today? Under a southern leader, Tinubu is there. Whether he's there or not, Nigerians don't know. And, you know, nobody knows what is happening in this country. He's just focusing on capturing states that will re-elect him. Can you imagine? So guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.